Creating an interactive 3D bottle in Spline AI, step-by-step guide. Welcome to the exciting world of interactive 3D design with Spline AI, a powerful browser-based tool that brings your creative visions to life without the need to write a single line of code. In this step-by-step guide, we'll walk you through the full process of designing an interactive 3D bottle, from initial modeling all the way to dynamic interactivity. Whether you are a designer, architect, or hobbyist, Spline AI offers an intuitive platform where creativity meets technology. Let's begin by exploring the Spline AI workspace. Once you open the Spline editor, you will be greeted with a clean, organized interface. On the left side, you will find the layer panel, also known as the outliner. This acts as a blueprint of your projects, showing a hierarchical list of all elements in your scene, such as the bottle, cap, and logo. Each object can be selected, renamed, grouped, and reordered for better organization. Within this panel, the Assets tab allows you to manage reusable components like materials, textures, and pre-made 3D models. This setup is perfect for maintaining consistency and efficiency. The way Spline handles materials is particularly unique. It uses a layer-based system, allowing you to blend different material properties to create detailed visual effects. At the top of the screen, you'll find the Creation panel or toolbar. This is where you can quickly add fundamental 3D shapes, cubes, spheres, cylinders. File serves as the building block of your model. The objects can be positioned and resized using the Move, Scale, and Rotate tools for more custom designs. The Pen tool lets you draw 2D shape that can be turned into 3D element. Spline also offers an AI-generated feature that lets you create 3D model from text prompts to image, greatly accelerating your design process. Over on the right side is the Properties panel, which adapts based on your current selection. Here you will fine-tune every detail from positioning and scaling to the number of sides on a polygon or the curvature of a shape. This panel includes shape selection, where you can extrude 2D outlines into 3D objects, and the material section, where colors, lighting, and textures are customized. Most importantly, the event section within this panel is where you add interactivity, making your model respond to user input. Let's start building our 3D bottle. First, add a cylinder from the toolbar to serve as a bottle's body. With the object selected, use the scale tool to scratch it vertically and adjust the width, creating a tall cylinder form. For more complex shapes, you can stack multiple circles or combine several basic shapes using Boolean operations like union and subtraction. This approach gives you the flexibility to sculpt unique bottle forms by maintaining simpler objects. Now, to give your 2D outline some tips, select the bottle shape and navigate to the shape panel on the right. Increase the extrusion value to transform it into a 3D object. This essentially pulls the shape along the third axis, giving it thickness. Make sure the front visibility option is enabled to ensure proper rendering with lighting and shadows. Next, let's build the bottle cap. Add a smaller cylinder and position it above the bottle. Use the Move and Scale tools to resize it to cup-like proportions. If you are aiming for a more detailed look, Spline's sculpting tools can help you add curves or indentations to the cup. Once positioned, apply the same extrusion method to give it volume and match the bottle's 3D depth. With the basic model complete, it's time to enhance the visuals. Select the bottle and go to the Materials panel. Click the plus button to add a new material layer. Use the default layers for color and lighting. Adjust the base color using the color picker and experiment with lighting models like font for a glossy effect or physical for more realism. Spline's material system shines here. You can layer effects like depth for color gradients, Fresnel for angular reflections, or glass for transparency. Matcap provides an easy way to apply pre-designs, texture, and finish. Repeat this for the cup, either matching the material or choosing a complementary style. To maintain consistency across objects, consider using material assets. These are reusable presets you can apply throughout your scene. Now let's personalize your bottle with a logo. There are a few methods for this. The easiest is to use the image layer. Select the bottle, add a new material layer, and change its type to image. Upload your logo as a PNG or SVG file. Once uploaded, choose a projection method, UV for accurate placement, planar for flat surface, or cylindrical for wrapping around the bottle. Adjust the scale, offset, and rotation to position the logo precisely. For use across multiple projections, save your logo as an image asset. Alternatively, for simple logos, you can draw them directly using the pen tool, extrude them, and place them on the bottle surface. Rest 3D logos can have their own materials and lighting, adding an extra layer of depth to your design. If you are using Spline's style transfer tools, you might even apply your logo's aesthetics to the entire bottle model for a more integrated visual identity. Now comes the magic: interactivity. Select the bottle and head to the Events panel. Click Add New Events and choose a trigger like mouse hover, mouse click, or drag and drop. For example, with mouse hover, you can add an actions like transition to change the bottle's color or state. You could add an animation to make it rotate or link to a website with the open link action. If you select drag and drop, users will be able to click and move the bottle, enhancing engagement. After choosing your action, configure it, say the color change, input a URL, or define rotation parameters. Use the play button in the toolbar to test your interactions in real time. To help you plan your interactivity, here's a quick summary. Mouse hover triggers transitions, animations, or links. Mouse press and mouse up can trigger sounds or spawn new objects. Mouse down is great for initiating changes like color shifts or lightning tweaks. Drag and drop let you move objects and create responsive behaviors like snapping to surface. Mouse enter and mouse leave are excellent for subtle animations or returning to original states. Add click offers and mix all options from switching views to linking out. As you work, keep efficiency in mind. If you are using elements like a cup design or a logo, turn them into components that are fully editable but can be duplicated across projects. To optimize performance, reduce polygon counts, compress textures, and limit the number of active materials. Using assets for materials and images helps keep your design system clean and consistent. In conclusion, you have just created a fully interactive 3D bottle using Spline AI, designed, textured, logo branded, and made dynamic through user interactions. This tutorial has taken you from the initial shape modeling to the final interactive behaviors, giving you a solid foundation in both 3D design and web-based interactivity. Keep experimenting, keep exploring, and let Spline AI unlock your creativity in new and exciting ways.